not find work here. Not paying workers.
Bootblacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Whatever's the problem, kind sirs?
This mutt.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or...
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front...
A far-fetched...
I'll conspire to...
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A Witcher.
I thought witches defend...
Need to talk to the...
You can chat to him all you like.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
Harlot's brute!
With Billy back four fingers!
Vagrant!
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats!
Bat move!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes.
Nothing really.
Uh-huh, I see. You'll come with us. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir.
Listen,
Oh, wait!
but my boots...
In this city, no boots are clean. So then,
One of your patrons. Tall...
an arrival.
How much?
Let's say,
What?
expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine.
God,
I should think.
no way. Not a... You'll tell me what you...
Yes, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron.
Know where I might...
No, but
Don't have the time for that.
when I clean boots, sir.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here.
I am, thank you. The local necropolis, the heir to... Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort.
But you won't hurt him.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet,
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port.
Worth checking.
Would you let me scrape the dirt?
thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
We shall talk later. Let's find Detlef. We're close. I can feel it.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler,
Let's hear your...
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming...
I considered it briefly, but ultimate. Come.
sense him?
No, he's not here.
Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Nothing.
Somebody fixed this recently. Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. This his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
This is no time for idle chatter. We must...
Detloff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall... You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail...
There you have it. Proof po...
Who's run away?
His one-time lover. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place...
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to...
Take it you have...
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she... I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a...
Detloff have trouble letting go.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans? Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time.
Hard to argue with that. But
he's prepared to kill.
as would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood...
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to...
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Detloff's victims
Must have come from who all of it written. See the color? Ink was dyed with...
Nazaire, but I fear it means...
Fair enough.
Look,
With wine. Not much to go...
perhaps.
Let's sum up. Seems Detloff's being...
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire,
Not much.
but enough to ascertain.
Actually, it is.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed.
That's one I... Could be worth a shot. But what about...
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking...
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off.
Fine. Need to...
So be it.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Run right and rosy.
Geralt of Rivia.
I was not mistaken.
Step aside.
At last, Witcher.
Found the beast of...
We sent you after.
Situation's not quite...
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm...
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stake.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child...
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace,
Go ahead.
To a lone witcher, perhaps. To...
40, 50, 100...
You have not seen...
Can they fight fog? Hit a target?
How?
Creatures like this one. Higher... Some transform into giant bat.
Yet all are...
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans for...
Monsters driven by reason.
Try to talk to him.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace...
Know what I'm doing. His...
Blackmailed?
Higher vampires? They're like us. Motivated by emotions, not in... This one fell in love with a woman.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free.
I'll find a blackmailer.
You were to destroy...
No one else should die. That's...
I...
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. One of them stained.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here...
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The West Bank. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at... Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen.
Wait.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal...
Your Grace, what you
It pleases me to see you, We shall go. We will travel incognito. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. A Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
That's it, Roach.
Hunters have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, your grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunately happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hey!
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine we've just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace.
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace.
Aye.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your grace?
That won't be necessary.
Naturally.
Came to see you.
In this land, it is seen as...
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Which is to say...
Which is to say,
Of...
Did you hear that, Witcher?
Want to talk about
I am at you.
the Sonreal? How many vineyards?
One might...
Not like you make the wine all...
I see you've little notion. The workers assist me only to the step. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. What?
Who hauls the...
We've our own garrison.
We'll not get anywhere asking.
You're great?
Master Fabrizio, we have... Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot.
But...
Silence! And listen. Remind me, where...
In...
I shall find it.
Of course.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabrizio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Everything lines.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here. San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. This one's full too. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This isn't... The fact that it did...
Master Fabricio.
Master Fabrice.
But your grace...
You are a step away from losing.
I I admit it.
Why did you do...
I couldn't resist.
Is what I provide not...
I wished to buy back my family's estate. I shall tell you
Who do you sell?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich noble. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. So
This man's...
he never revealed it. He was...
I've no Sintrin.
Wine it up.
We met under the cover of darkness in the room. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart.
That's it?
That is to say...
That's enough.
Your Grace.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the next transport.
For once, I agree with you.
See no...
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive.
Fine. When the handoff begins... Relax. Now we wait.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Is it just me, or did we agree?
That was the plan.
Great shot. Good thing you...
At your service.
Let's ask him a few...
Witcher.
Well, had...
True. At any rate, let us go to her grace.
Wait.
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you. This prisoner of yours... Captain, do the...
Who sent you?
His name is Dog, they say he plowed.
once again.
You're none's lover.
Wait. If he doesn't win, I'm certain the Witcher will need bait.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case,
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters.
What? No.
Stop screaming.
No, don't let it!
Who hired you?
He...
Ought to be worried about me.
Go on, man.
The Centurion. That is what they call it. That's what they said. I don't know.
take him away. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out this...
Yes, Your Grace.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet...
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations.
What if something is...
Captain seems like a...
Perhaps he can. He managed to steal ducal wine from under... And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire.
Still don't know this Centurion.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine.
Need to find the Centurion. Even if none of it's his doing. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long?
This Centurion does not work alone. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys... And the word on the street is there's a heft...
Used to it.
Must you all... The port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease. There, fate lent us a hand.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed. On the Centurion's arm was...
The singer? I've heard...
The same. We went to her... A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Centurion.
Gotta nab the Centurion.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall get...
Out of the question. If the Centurion took...
Duchess is right.
Precisely what...
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I.
Where's the event gonna be?
The Mandragora always assembles at the... Geralt, you must don appropriate...
This cur with the price on his head? It's him! Get him! Don't let him down!
Locals, Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Keep calm. Start no pros.
Life in this air can be quite dear. Death, though, that's always free.
Anyone making trouble during... Festival will be severely punished.
I must not go to the medical office, no.
Oh, here he comes.
I'm watching your flinty eye.
All jet.
I'm...
Thanks.
Ever your servant, sir.
Hey! Don't you step on me!
Specimen. Skin.
I've always dreamt of traveling to the north.
They say a great deal about you. Never you are.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your ticket.
Phew! Stinky!
Little strokes fell great. Hark, Beauclervois! Her most great...
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Just one other.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Let's go. Soirees.
What? How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia. Especially...
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it...
Right.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you. Tonight, I particularly recommend...
Tell us about the...
This evening, the first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice were its stone.
Shame.
Luckily, you are...
Visual allude...
The third and fourth, for they are a duo.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify and...
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in...
Well, well. Dandelion's always complete.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are... Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it.
Yes, sir.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Toss some paint. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you are not
I got it! It's the solitude!
It's not a landscape, you clever. It's a manifestation of the man's soul. It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a dip that green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Gods, scarlet, crimson oxblood, ice lips, full sensitive hearted lips. The composition takes shape.
Yes.
Quite the noble color. Splendid. The sky over Toussaint before a storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what! A true talent paints like the great one.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
This is definitely done. Let's go.
You're bored as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Exceptional.
True metaphor. What else would they think of? They
How
can't
close
agree.
you
Good to see you,
The
Geralt.
line. Needs I remind
Greet.
you of the
Good
constant
to
struggle.
see you, Geralt. Greetings, Witcher.
A true talent paints like the great one.
The great
Yes, it is. That's to say, the other one. His brother.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hesheba, Saraba, Renum, Kanabatista, Saveshkahi, Veshkahi Ka.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things. Ah, how beautiful. Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
The great one.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things.
This
Consider yourself.
What is it you need?
Greetings. Do take care.
No is nearly as fun as a Do you read poetry, sir?
It's an outrage. Cecilia never should have performed. We wish to be alone. Please, leave. We are busy.
I shall go. Or perhaps I won't.
Are you sure? An original.
My employer?
Please leave. Leave us be.
How fares your health, sir? Good health to you. My deepest regards.
Come, let's look in the alcove.
How fares your
Have
health,
I not
sir?
heard? Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Cecilia never should have performed.
Do not touch.
We are busy.
Ah, pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much.
Exceptional true.
Welcome.
Do take care.
Consider yourself.
My
This
regards.
painting, it's rather... It's very...
Come, let's look in the
Avant-garde,
alcove.
schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely.
Sorry, artists in the Mandragora and their guests only.
Aren't they even?
Hey, tittle, tittle, the cat and the fiddle.
Please leave. This is a private.
Well, I never.
I beg your pardon. Have you seen the Skelliger Isles?
Hey, tittle, tittle, the cat and the fiddle. Never. Do not touch.
My regards.
Good health to you. We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
exception.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Rage.
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
Put your own house in order.
Consider yourself.
It seems someone decided.
We wish to be alone. We are busy. We wish to be alone. We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please,
Do you
leave.
fear
My
taking
deepest
the
regards.
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
How fares your health, sir?
Rage.
Have you seen
Your muttering
Blah,
speaks
blah,
folly.
blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about...
Do take care, Witcher. Do take care.
Have you seen the skeleton isles?
Where are you skittering off to, Symphony?
True talent paints like the great wine.
The great one.
Your muttering speaks volumes.
A strong, subtle sword requires great precision.
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture, we must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
So, the morning after, is it?
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence.
Good health to
It
you.
is irrelevant
Good to see you,
to the
Geralt.
work's ultimate meaning.
My regards.
Greetings, Witcher. She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
Please leave. This is a private alcove. Leave us be.
My deepest
Welcome.
regards.
And I'm sure you... We wish we are busy.
I beg your pardon.
Please go.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat tired.
Here,
Do
take
take
the
care.
Have you seen the skeleton isles?
Exceptional true.
No, it is blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation. Pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent polishing that one-man play. And Countess de Safel was there, that's the word. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant, pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism. Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast.
Need to talk to your...
To me?
Lie still, you...
We came...
To me.
Centrian noble, you came...
Centrian no.
Orchid,
I told you not!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the...
really liked it.
Like many here, talk.
Know where he might be.
He gave Cecilia a small gift.
Excuse me, madame. Miss...
The Great War.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Venture.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Deliberations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
This painting, it's rather...
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat tired to me.
It's fine.
As I said, only Mandra...
Come.
I'd recognize...
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years.
Shh.
Yes, Your Grace.
Looking for
She's in her dressing room.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered. A black beard peeping out.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have...
You must find him before he harms another.
Shouldn't split up.
Get out, I will be fine.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints, made by soiled boots. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. no key in sight. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A Witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time.
Poor girl. Always told... I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my...
What did you do?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. Everything happened very quickly then.
Fell out of the wind.
Just so.
Claimed the man was...
Yes, he stood over...
Mm-hmm.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint.
I bought it.
Jewel seems...
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his...
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty...
So... Is this the only
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine, the present master of the castle.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel.
Discretion is in the interest of us all.
Forgive.
You must excuse me.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on.
You were not only behind the beast's murders, but...
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to... Worried about one thing. That...
It... My sister, Siana. She left court when we were children.
Think your sister...
You see, I recall her always being...
Here, that's normal for sister.
True. I suppose I gave as good. The wine, its theft was the first clue. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a... Someone wanted some of my wine. The same...
A fallen princess satisfying whims? What did your sister...
Sienna...
Parents run afoul of...
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They...
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth.
She was angry I recall one such situation. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. In the end, they forced her to leave. Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be...
I'll find her.
I hope you do.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise!
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes.
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in. Witcher, I hear you know Regis.
Few I can rely on.
Curious.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits.
You said you're both aiding him. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity.
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster.
It might want...
My word.
For killing, though at times there is no...
Same as humans.
You understand? If I understand you correctly...
If possible...
Enough about the Witcher trade for now.
Fond memory?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced.
I believe we're running short on what?
Let me go. Will I help Regis? No, you...
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampire...
Highly accept... You crazy...
Geralt,
No, let me explain.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. That is, not until he gets his hands on the...
Now listen close.
That's splendid news.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved.
Do you mean to say your task now is to...
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to death.
Geralt?
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlaf
alone? I hope you know what you're doing.
Splendidly, Detlaf. Ah, I'm good. You're back. It took...
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine...
Regis. I regret all the more that I...
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. You have exceptional friends.
Didn't expect...
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you... I've decided my guardsmen will support... It stands along the Saône-Retour River. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there.
What a specimen.
Massacre at the estate of Durand de Savarin!
This up.
Only... Hello? I...
They have a... Could you craft... Farewell.
Fresh sausage. Right.
Hi, welcome.
Show me... So long.
Oh! Leave me alone! Slithering snake by the legs. A witcher?
No half-hearted measures.
Ooh.
Ow!
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Oh.
And now I shall drink.
Tomorrow, whosoever conceals a mage in their home.
Any needs, master?
How? Got some...
Kill one more beast, they'll give you the key.
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young, coin in hand. I've lots to do before it gets dark.
Monsters are your captive. That is mine.
I've lots to do before it gets dark.
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young, Colin.
Our night's end.
Giddy up. Whoa!